as you guys already know, Google is the #1 search engine in the world, and when a particular customers or your potential customers need for something, they actually simply go to Google and search for some sort of business. So let's say if a particular customers have some issues with their plumbing system in their home, then they simply go to Google and search for a particular business, and from there they will find the list of options over here. So if I share my phone screen over here, and here I searched here as plumbing companies in New York, and it simply give me a lot of company list over here. For example, it simply give me some sort of company. So if I open this particular company listing, here we don't see the chat option over here. They have only call, website, directions, and share. So let me open another one over here, and if I go here, we don't have the chat option again. So let's test this one as well to see if they have the chat option. For this company, they have the chat option, as you see here in the middle. If you tap on this particular chat option, you can actually chat with the particular business as well. So to have this particular kind of chat option, you have to enable the Google Business messages in your Google Business profile. So even though you have this chat option, if you don't have an AI chatbot to handle the inquiries 24/7, then you will be still missing out on the customers deals or new business as well. So in this video, I'm going to explain how to implement the Google Business Messages chatbot for your business, and also explain how to generate leads from there on automation. So let's see how this actually works. So before that, you can actually check all the details about the importance of using Google Business Messages through this particular page, businessmessages.google. And here, for example, a particular company has actually cut the phone traffic by 43% by using the Google Business Messages, because when particular customers see they have the option to call and also chat, most people actually choose the chat option. And also here we have some stats over here. 88% of the Google global consumers would like to start a conversation with a brand when they have a specific product question. So they actually prefer the conversation through the chats over here. And they have the list of examples as well of how this actually works. And even if you don't have a physical location for your business, this also works. For example, you might be thinking this only works for the businesses with the physical location, but that is not the case. It can actually works for the businesses without a physical location, the live agent, and this can actually simply initiate the chat as well. So now let's see how to build one for your business. So here let's go to the demo icon. So here we have an demo icon, and if you go to the settings over here, you can actually add the Google Business Channel as well. So settings, Google Business Channel. So let me click connect over here. Here we are in the Google Business Messages channel page. You have to actually verify your Google Business Agent with Google once it's done. So it will only take like 24 hours to get the verification done. So here you can actually specify what sort of entry points. So if you have already a physical location, you can simply use this one. So if you don't have a physical location, you can choose this non-local as well. So you can choose whatever the preferred locations for your business as well. And here you can display name. It says demo over here, and you can upload the logo over here. And here you can actually set the welcome message as well. So let's say, so here you can actually set the welcome message. So here we are going to see a live demo for this company, CBB Plumbing Corporation. So I have set the welcome message over here. Welcome to CBB Plumbing Corporation. How can I help you today? Done. So we have set the welcome message. So what happens is that when a particular customer tries to message the business, for example over here, so when they click on this chat icon over here, then they will receive this sort of welcome message. And here you can add the privacy policy details as well. So let's see if they have any sort of privacy links over here. So let me simply copy paste this one over here and paste right here, and for this one, and click save. And we need to add a domain as well. So let me add this domain as to over here, domain, and you have to select one options as well. So email, and you can add the contact as link as well. So if I click on this particular link, gather the link, paste it. All right. And if you want, you can add the phone number, and we have added the domain. So you have to add this like this one, and let's save this one. And a phone number is also required as well, I guess. So let's enter the phone number. Just copy paste the phone number from here and paste it. You have to actually enter the phone number with the country code as well. So let's do that. So let me fix all these formatting issues over here. Add it. Alright, I have actually added the phone number, locations, those kind of things, and click save. So here I have actually chosen the non-local location over here. Actually they have the local location, so we have to choose this one over here. So we have to choose the location option. All right, these are done. You can even set the conversation starters. I will explain this in a minute. For this you can actually add the location. Let the customers easily about the services they find on the Google Maps. So you have to get the place ID over here. How to find the place ID? You will see, enter the location over here. So let me enter CBB Plumbing Corporation, and here the place ID over here. You can simply copy paste the place ID from this particular page, paste it over here, and here if you want you can simply add the business name as well, CBB Plumbing Corporation. Done. Now we're actually done with the basic setup. So now let's see how to actually enable the AI capabilities for this particular chatbot we have just created. So first of all, go to settings over here. You have to go to settings, and here in the integrations, OpenAI ChatGPT, make sure it's connected over here. And here if we have some prompt templates created already for this particular business. Here we have this business information in this particular prompt template named as CBB Plumbing Corporation. So chatbot name and those kind of things over here. So what we can do is in settings, if you click on edit and prompts, you can simply choose the CBB Plumbing Corporation over here and remove this one on water things, and here you can choose whatever the models you want to use. Let's go with the GPT 3.5 Turbo K or as well, and let's click continue, and let's automated responses. So if you want to check whatever the information you want to have, so we have this information about this particular business in this particular prompt which we have selected over here. So when make sure this is activated as well, automated responses. Now we can actually test this particular analytics. If we go back to the analytics over here, we can find the Google business messages over here. Now we can actually test this one. For that you have to scan this particular link QR code over here. So let me simply scan this particular QR code. Alright, I have just scanned this particular QR code over here and click launch over here. So it should actually go to the Google Maps over here and initiate the chat. So we should receive the welcome message we have just set up, and it says welcome to CBB Plumbing Corporation, how can I help you today? So if you send a message over here, hi, then it simply respond to us using the AI, because we have set up the AI over here. Let's see what happens over here, and it's actually started typing, hello, welcome to CBB Plumbing, your go-to plumbing expert in New York City, how can I assist you today? So if I ask what is your name, it simply respond to us with the bot name we have provided within our prompt over here. It says CBB AI, so it should say I am CBB, your helpful assistant for this particular company. And here you can ask whatever the questions you want to ask over here. For that let's ask where are you located? Where are you located? And it should actually respond to us using this particular information, 2341. And as you see here, we are actually receiving this particular information over here. So let's do one thing over here. Let's handle this particular AI lead generation part as well. So here, if they would like to request a code, we need to collect the customer's name, phone number, zip code, and a brief description of their plumbing requirements. So let's test this out over here. So we need to actually set up a ChatGPT trigger over here. So let's set up one and create a ChatGPT trigger to handle the lead generation process. So let's say request free code. So let's create a Chatbot trigger which says a request free code, allows user to request a free code. And here you can add whatever the details you want to collect. I want to collect the customer name and save it in the full name field, and also want to collect the customer phone number and save it in the phone number field. Let's see if we can collect the zip code. Let's see, we don't have any fields for the zip code. So what I can do here is that I can adjust the prompt over here. Otherwise you can simply create a zip code field over here. Zip code field, new custom field. So to create any new custom fields, you have to go to flows, and in the custom fields you can actually create a new custom field over here. So let me create one real quick. For now, let me simply click continue over here, and let me refresh this page over here. And also we need to, for this to provide a plumbing code, we need to collect the customer's a brief description of the plumbing requirements. So we need to collect their plumbing requirements as well. So let's create another field over here, plumbing requirements. Done. So now if I go to ChatGPT trigger and click edit, we can actually collect the customer's zip code and save in the relevant fields as well. And as you see here, zip code and plumbing requirements. So let's do that as well. So we have this plumbing requirements, and here save in the plumbing. Alright, we have to actually refresh that particular page over here. So let me click continue for now, refresh. So when you create a new custom field for here, make sure you refresh this particular page before you actually create the ChatGPT trigger. So the best practice is to create all the required field in the custom field, and then come back and create the custom ChatGPT trigger over here. So here you can actually trigger whatever the flows you want to trigger. Otherwise you can simply say we have received your request as well. So we have received your request, and one of our staff will contact you to provide the free code, something like that. Alright, so we have actually set up this particular ChatGPT trigger request free code. So now you have to go back to settings over here and go back to the same integration and set this particular ChatGPT trigger active, so that we can actually collect those details when a particular customer request some sort of free code request. So here request free code should be activated. Alright, done. Click continue. So now if we ask about free code, it simply asks the customers to provide those details. So let me ask, what services do you provide? So let me ask this question: what services do you provide? And see what happens. So it should provide a list down all the services provided by this particular company. Emergency plumbing, great. I'm interested in a code for emergency plumbing. Let's see how this actually respond to us over here. It should ask for the customer name, phone number, zip code, and also the brief description. So here, that's great. In order to provide you a personalized free code, I'll need few details. Could you please provide me with your name, phone number, zip code, brief description of the emergency plumbing requirements? And before that, let's say as soon as these particular details are provided by the customer, if you want to trigger some sort of automations for that, so that this particular chat is assigned to a human, we can do that as well. For now, if I go to the inbox over here, so Google Business Message chat we actually going through can be easily tracked from here, and here the bot is active. So let's say if you want to transfer the conversation to the human as soon as they provide the particular details, we can actually do that as well. So let's try doing like this. So if you go to tools, we have the actions or trigger actions over here. Let me open that one as well. So it actually allows you to do some sort of actions based on the actions happening within the bot. So let's create one. So let me name this one as plumbing, just for the demo. So when happens, so when a particular custom field value is assigned, so let's say when they provide the plumbing requirements over here, we can actually, let's see, transfer the conversation to the human and notify the admins. So we can do that easily without creating any sort of flows over here. So when this particular field plumbing requirements shared, we can simply transfer the conversation back to the human so they can actually handle it. So make sure this is active as well. All right, so now we can actually go back over here and provide all the details over here. So let's do that. So let me provide, let's say my name is John, and see what happens. It should actually ask us the remaining details over here. And it says, thank you John, could you please provide me your phone number, zip code and a brief description? Alright, sure. So let me provide the phone number here as 5673 and the zip code, let me provide something like this, and let's say one of my bathroom tap is broken and water is flowing. Just a simple information I have just provided over here. Let's see what happens over here. So here I have provided the phone number and also the zip code and also the information about the requirements. It says, thank you, we have received your request and one of the staff will contact you, provide the free code for the emergency plan. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. And here, as you see, the bot active is gone, and if I refresh this particular page, we should find this particular details as well. So here we have this bot conversation. It will be already assigned to the human because we have actually set up this particular trigger. As soon as we receive that plumbing requirements, we should assign this particular to a human. And as you see here, it says John, and here we can find the zip code, their phone number, and also broken tap over here, information, and it's already assigned to the human. So if a particular customer send any sort of messages from here, they won't get any sort of replies back. And as you see here, I'm sending messages from here because this conversation is already assigned to the human. So a human can actually respond to them directly from this omnichannel inbox. So here I send this sort of message over here, and we should receive this sort of message over here. So that's how it actually works. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments. Thank you.